Boxingego here. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon on the top of your screen to get notified when the latest new content drops. 1.
And the addition of Claressa Shields.
I'm excited about that.
Talk about that. She calls you her idol.
I mean, first I'm honored for her to say that, and you know, I just admire obviously her story and what she's come from, but she's amazing in the ring. You know, she's the real deal, and you know, I watch her, I pick up things from her, and I mean, for her to have 2 gold medals is amazing. And now for her to get the opportunity to fight her pro debut on HBO, which I was fortunate enough to do, is a beautiful, beautiful thing. I think it's a perfect situation for herself as well as for women's boxing, because I don't think women's boxing gets really any type of attention. You know, those that know certain women and certain fighters, they'll support and do the best they can to get their name out there. But you know, as a whole, I think we could do a better job, because they do play a part. You know, they come in here. We have women come in our gym. They work just as hard as we do. They take the same risk we take. They just don't get the notoriety or you know, sponsorships or you know, the money that we get, and it's unfortunate.
What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. It looks like two-time Olympic gold medalist, the only male or female from the USA to two-peat and receive 2 gold medals. Claressa Shields has a return date. She turned pro on the Ward Kovalev card. I was fortunate enough to interview her and cover that particular card. She looked good. She's 1-0, and now she gets her next assignment. She's going to be fighting on Shobox, The Next Generation, March 10th, and close to home. She's going to fight in the Detroit Event Center in Detroit, Michigan, and she's from Flint, Michigan. So I like this, man. Claressa Shields continues to knock down doors, and we need a big name, someone with the exciting style like a Claressa Shields, someone who's clearly skilled and talented and has the bubbly type of personality to help women's fighting in general. You know what I mean? You've seen in the UFC, Ronda Rousey was able to do that for a period of time. Obviously, she lost to Holly Holm and then to Amanda Nunes. But the difference with Claressa Shields is you don't get 2 gold medals by not being skilled. You don't even get to the Olympics. So she has a lot of promise, and she's also getting praise from a lot of people. When I was out in Vegas a couple times ago, I talked to Andre Durrell, who's also from Flint, and he had nothing but high praise of her, right? Durrell himself, a very skilled fighter. Shout out to my dude Durrell and the Durrell brothers. And he was praising her. And then also Andre Ward. I was at an Andre Ward Media Day, and he was talking about her being on the card. I'll try to put the clip at the beginning or end of this particular video. High praise. So these are guys who have competed at a high level. Durrell having an amateur background. He has a win over Golovkin. Golovkin has a win over him. He obviously is a good pro as well. And then Andre Ward, who's a fellow gold medalist. He got a gold medal at light heavyweight. So, I mean, these people aren't arbitrarily just saying whatever they want because they know her. There's a lot of people, I don't, especially guys like Ward. I mean, I don't really think him, just from knowing him and his demeanor, I don't think he's going to give you a cosign if he doesn't really feel that way, or he's not going to give you the words that he said to Claressa Shields. So to make a long story short, I definitely believe that she is talented, and people see talent, and it's up to her to live up to that as a professional. She's fighting someone from Hungary who has not a great record. 15 wins, 8 losses, 6 KOs. She's a former world title challenger, and this is big because it's the first headlined woman's boxing card on premium television like HBO or Showtime. And I was like, yeah, I mean, you can't, with Heather Hardy and other females, you can't really think of any woman who's done this. So this is also a milestone for women's boxing, because up until this point, we never really had a headliner that was the female match. So it's good, man. I think there's a lot of people who are great fighters who don't really get the recognition. You know what I mean? Like Ann Wolfe, she to this day has one of my favorite knockouts, male or female, and that was against Vonda Ward. You look at Layla Ali, but the interest wasn't really there. That's a match I would have loved to see, Ann Wolfe versus Layla Ali, but I don't know if Layla wanted that at the time. But now we're at a spot where there's talent, and it looks like some of these promoters, networks, venues, and whatnot are paying a bit more attention to the females, and that's good. And sometimes you just need the right face and the right skill set and the right person to usher that in. And what better way than to use a 2-time Olympic gold medalist and someone who's skilled to bring that in. And there's other girls too. You look at Heather Hardy, she's doing her thing. I believe she got added maybe to the Garcia Thurman card, I want to say. You have girls like Maricela Cornejo, who has a pretty good following on Instagram and stuff like that. My girl Raquel Miller out of the Bay Area. I mean, there's a lot of names. Cecilia Brækhus, undefeated. So in the different divisions and whatnot, and some of those girls are probably flexible in terms of weight. So this is just overall, it's a good look for Claressa Shields' career. I like how they're moving her, just keeping her active at first, and then obviously the biggest thing that I think another reason why some of the women's division doesn't get as much spotlight is because of the talent pool. You see like a big clear separation. Like Claressa Shields is highly talented, so who can she fight that's going to even be competitive with her? You know what I mean? This girl that she's fighting has 8 losses. So hopefully there's some more names that emerge. I said a few of them, and we get to see those fights in or around her weight division where the competition level is elevated. Because you look at like in the men's division in boxing, welterweight, it's stacked. You got a lot of killers. You got Kell Brook, you got Keith Thurman, you got Floyd, you got Pacquiao, you got Danny Garcia, you got Errol Spence. You know what I mean? It's just a ton of people, and depending on their game plan, any given night, that person could probably beat another one of those people in the division for the most part. So good for Claressa Shields. I'm looking forward to it to see what she's looking like and how they handle her career. But it's a good look for her that she's right back in the mix of things, and she's the first woman to headline. So that's also another milestone aside from the 2 gold medals. Let me know what you guys think. Drop it in the comment section. Make sure you share the video, like the video as always. Hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video, it's Ego signing off.
Andre, do you think we're going to see some more women's fights on shows from Rock Nation? And a comment about Claressa Shields. Why hasn't she reached the promised land as an Olympic gold medalist and everything? It doesn't seem like she's on the radar.
I would probably have to agree with you maybe right after the last Olympics. But I think she's gotten, kind of her, just due, so to speak, and the notoriety she's supposed to get, like, especially leading up into the second game. And she's doing a good job with it. She's maturing with the press and the media. She, sometimes you're not always ready for stuff, but I think she's ready for it. She's got a tremendous opportunity to repeat and get a 2-time gold medalist. So everybody's story is different, and I think she's gonna get what she's supposed to get, when she's supposed to get it.
Well, wouldn't be a super shot in the arm if she wins the gold again, turns pro, goes to Rock Nation, and then puts her mark and everybody else's stamp on women's boxing?
I think that'd be nice. I think that'd be amazing. I think so.
What about the possibility?
I mean, I can't say what Claressa's gonna do. She, the games haven't even started. She's got to go win, but she's really good, though, I can tell you that. And I tell you, she's somebody worth watching, and she's one of the best in the world. And I think she would translate into the pro game very well, because she's gonna get knockout, and she could be a great professional fighter. She's already a great amateur, but she could become a great professional fighter. So she's got the full package.
Now I gotta ask you about this. Where are you from?
Flint, Michigan, baby.
Claressa Shields. She's here. She's on the undercard.
Yes.
Fans don't know. Sometimes women's boxing doesn't get the accolades.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Sometimes women's boxing doesn't get the proper credit. You tell us about Claressa Shields. What can we expect from her?
Listen, if you don't know about this woman, if you're watching the fights on the 20th tomorrow, then you will know about Claressa Shields. This girl is a woman. Outside of the ring, but she's a man in every aspect of the sport when it comes to inside. Attitude, focus, drive, hard work, ability, skill. This girl has it all. So if you never liked women's boxing before, I promise you she'll give you something to watch from this day forward.